All right. Nobody's here, so secret.
Surprise!
It's a surprise. There's nobody watching, so we're safe. Are you on yet?
Test 1 2 internet. Are you there?
Yep.
I'm here. Kimball, what's happening? What are you doing right now?
Well, I'm really just testing to see if this is going to cut out or if we're actually going to have some internet.
Well, that's exciting.
I know.
I'm sure everyone's gonna be like, "Wait, what's happening? Is it Sunday already?"
Surprise! So today I'm just going to do what I love to do, which is play with my Jane Davenport Incredible Inks. And my Jane Davenport, I'm going to use the neutral palette today because I'm going to use the yellow, red, and orange. Maybe some brown, we'll see.
Nice.
And my Prismacolor colored pencils.
But more importantly, where are all the snacks at?
There are no snacks.
What?
There
is
this?
There
is no coffee.
Haphazard.
I know. Well,
haphazard.
Listen, this is a test of the Kimball Broadcasting Company. We just ate dinner, and we're gonna have coffee and delicious dessert afterwards.
Yeah.
She gets no say. She gets no say.
All right.
So, all right, I am just gonna draw a little autumnal elf.
Wait, can you just do my face too a little bit? Okay. All right, thank you. Appreciate it.
Don't get any blood.
Okay.
Murphy's lip's been bleeding.
Maybe that could be part of the art.
Yo,
All right.
maybe.
I mean, this is gonna look like it, pretty much.
All right. So we're just gonna plop
It's magic.
some red. Do some orange in the hair.
Perfect, looking good. Surround it. And then Leah S says, I got the Prismacolor pencils and I love them. Thanks for recommending them.
Oh, you are very welcome. I love them. They were my first love. My mom bought them for me when I was a teenager.
Oh, parental support.
Woohoo! So I'm gonna just kind of drippy drop this down.
Woo! I love that. It's my favorite part.
But I don't know if I want to smash the page and make it all soft and blurry, or if I want to play with it this way.
Well, you do whatever you feel is appropriate. It's your art process.
You know what? I'll just kind of leave it like that. That looks kind of fun.
Thanks for joining us, guys. We know it's kind of like a weird last-minute thing, but we kind of wanted to just test the internet out and try to figure out our connection problems we've been having for our Sunday Night Live. So
yes, it's been buffering for a lot of people, and I have an extension, which that's what I'm using right now for the Wi-Fi. So I'm hoping that'll work, because nobody likes the buffering.
So Sarah was asking, what is the difference between Prismacolor and Magic Wands?
For Prismacolor, they're more consistent. I'm more familiar with them because, like I said, I've had them since I was a youngin', a youth, if you will. But to me, they're a little softer, a little creamier. They do have more color options. I'm spoiled. I like my colors.
So, like, when is it better to use those versus, like, the Magic Wands, do you feel like?
I don't know if it's really ever better. I think Prismacolors lay down a little easier, but they are a little more smudgeable and breakable just because they are softer. But also when you color with them, I color with them differently. I don't know about everyone else, but when I color with Magic Wands, since they're a little bit of a firmer lead, I layer the colors. And when I color, and also the color selection is limited compared to the Prismacolors. So when I use Prismacolors, I go all out and I push hard and and I blend the colors together that way.
What is that? Why is that?
It's like a sediment that settles in the bottom. It's weird because it's in the orange and the tinsel, so it must be part of the formula or something.
Do you have to like shake them up or something before you use them?
Possibly. They are like... No, it doesn't affect what I'm doing. There's a fly. There's a fly. I hate bugs. Ooh.
I think it's still buffering. I think you're still having the same issue. Is it buffering on there?
I don't know. Yeah, guys, let me know if you're getting, like, mad buffering happening. I mean, I know there's not, like, a ton of people watching, but just let me know. Because last time we were up here, my camera, totally cut out, which sucked. So I'm hoping...
We tested our internet, and our internet is really fast, so I really don't know that that's the issue. I know that YouTube just updated a bunch of how you stream on their platform, so we don't know if it's part of their new thing or if we just really don't know what the deal is, but
it's technology and it hurts my brain.
There you go.
It's buffering a bit. No.
It looks okay now. Just make something pretty.
Okay, let's try and get this done quickly. I don't know, guys. If I can't figure out the internet thing, I'm not going to continue doing the lives because I can't continue doing it downstairs.
It's not working. All right.
Sorry, I just need to get this dry. I can't tell if it's dry or not. But
I'm
I
trying to see if I can like change my settings or something so that.
All right, we're just doing a quick face today. Oh, that fly is gonna drive me nuts.
Leah says Mercury goes to retrograde October 13th and November 3rd. That's going to cause buffering.
Get rid of it.
Tara says no buffering so far.
Okay, well, this is definitely going better than last time. Last time it already cut out, so fingers crossed that everything goes well.
Maybe we just have to accept there might be like a little buffering here and there.
A little bit I don't mind, but like my actual phone was like disconnected.
Right, that's no good.
So yeah, it was very upsetting, sweeting. Wow, that's... Let's just...
Thanks for joining us for this totally impromptu, not really planned live video so we could test our internet.
I hope you enjoy the test.
How's everyone doing on this lovely Wednesday?
Well, you know, Rocky, I'm doing great, thank you. Yeah, what day is it? Is it when it is Wednesday?
It is already Wednesday somehow.
Is it already, or is it just...
It feels like we just did the live last night.
Well, we didn't.
Sarah says, love your videos.
Oh, thank you. I love... Somebody watched my Snelia one, and they're like, oh, so much talking. Just color it already. It made me laugh. I was like, you can just skip ahead. You don't have to watch it.
No, you have to.
Poor person punishing themselves watching my stuff.
But yeah, thanks for hanging out with us. Always a good time.
Always. Except for when the internet goes out. Then it's like, it's still a good time, but like, questionable. Let's give her big ol' red lips. Let's give her a different lip shape.
What's your favorite art supply of all time?
Colored pencils, probably. Or
Okay.
watercolor and inks. Like, I don't know. I just like how they work so well together. So I always draw like the Cupid's bow lips because that's what I have. So that's what I see in the mirror like a million times a day because I'm narcissistic apparently. But I'm going to do like big old bubbly lips.
Leah says she's actually drawing with Prismacolor pencils tonight.
Ooh, me too. It's a Prisma party.
Prisma party with no snacks.
Ugh, don't remind me.
Sarah says, LOL. We should have got snacks, Kimball. We didn't really plan this ahead.
Well, what do we have downstairs?
Yogurt.
Well, we're going to say that. We're rewatching that awesome BL tie show called Until We Meet Again by Studio Wabi Sabi. Watching it because it's one of those where you watch it the first time and you're like, what?
It's
and
kind of like Lost, where like they keep doing like fresh perspective.
yes, and like there's things that happen and we're like, oh, that makes sense now. So that's what's
Plus, we
happening
just
there.
really wanted to watch it again, regardless.
Yeah. Oh, I should probably do the watercolor portion before I start getting all into my colored pencils. Calm down, Kimball. Geez, one thing at a time. Let's finish outlining her face. Does she have a round face? Does she have a pointy face? Now her eyes look creepy because I did that dark one. Okay, just...
I know, right? We can't live without... You have to even things out,
It's
Kimball.
just going to be weird if I don't. Give her her little pupils. She wants to see the world. All right. Oh, she tired. Okay.
It was a long day.
Let's give her a pointy face. A little heart-shaped face.
Just in time for Valentine's Day.
She's like, fall's here. Sleepy. And
She's more like, October 2020. Okay.
like, here we are. Let's just do this and get it over with. She's got some eyebrows. She's gonna have some elf ears.
Do you want to talk about the fly that's flying around the room?
I don't. It's driving me nuts. If it was silent, I wouldn't be so bothered by it. But the fact that it is a bug that can fly and it buzzes is driving me nuts. That's all.
I understand.
I'm glad you feel my pain. I mean, I'm not glad, but I'm glad you understand my pain.
Wait, when did she turn into a fairy? I didn't realize this was happening.
Like 30 seconds ago.
Did you mention it, or was I not listening when you said it was happening?
More than likely.
Okay.
I said I was giving her elf ears. Okay, and then let's bring out the watercolors.
Sarah says Dairy Country out here, they are horrible right now.
No, ain't going there. No.
Kimmel wants to live in a high-rise where bugs can't reach.
I know, I love condos.
I think the only place you're going to find with no bugs is like outer space.
What if we moved to...
Oh, okay.
Is that how it works, right?
No.
Oh, okay, well.
So what, you'll never leave your little...
I'm fine with that. It's like 100 degrees there every day. Like, I'm fine with never leaving.
There you go.
All right. Some red shadow. I don't really like the red. I mean, not just red. Let's have some brown. Maybe a little bit of blue. All I can hear is that dang fly.
I wonder if you can hear him on the phone, because he flies by the phone a couple times.
It's horrible.
Here, Kimmel, why don't you smell this Meyer Limon candle real quick?
It still smells good. We bought that a long time ago.
Oh, it does smell good.
In
Oh, I breathed really hard and dust flew out into my eyeball.
You're gross. We bought that in Chelsea.
It still smells good though. It doesn't smell like dust.
That's a bonus.
I've got Meyer Lemon in my eye.
Oh, that's sweet.
I've got that song stuck in my head.
Well, it's a good song. Oh, fly. Ooh, it touched my hair.
It's teasing you. Maybe it was like a former relative from a past life.
Get rid of it.
Okay, art question. Have you always been loose?
Oh, that is a very personal question.
Or have you learned to trust yourself over time?
I used to be very precise with my art. Because I would do a loose sketch in my sketchbook, like a pencil sketch, and then I would clean it up, and if I was going to ink it in my sketchbook, then it would be very clean inking, very tidy. But when I got into doing a lot of digital art, clean it up when I ink it on the computer, and I would be as precise as possible when doing digital, because you can just fix your mistakes over and over and over.
I would say prior to 2 years ago, everything Kimmel did in an art way had to be like perfected. And I think it prevented him from doing a lot of traditional art because he knew if he did traditional art, it would be harder to control things. And
right, once I realized that, like, if you mess up, it's okay. Like, it's okay to mess up. I don't mind a messy picture now. I used to hate it, and I was new to mixed media too. Like, I just started mixed media when I learned about Jane Davenport products, and Jane Davenport the group, and Jane Davenport the woman. Because I was always told that if you do watercolors, you should only use watercolors, and I always thought, like, well, that's no fun. Like, why? Why you gotta be like that?
Sarah says, "Oh, you're laughing at myself." D. Peter says, "Lots of buffering here in Tennessee tonight."
Ugh, I hope that's just a Tennessee thing.
Sorry, guys. We're trying to test out our internet. We've been trying everything we can think of to fix the buffering issue, but we don't know if it's like the YouTube changes that they made to their live platform or if it's our internet. But our internet upload speed's really fast, so we don't think that's it, but we'll see what happens. But anyway, we're doing an impromptu live if you're just joining us, and Kimmel's just drawing a random fairy creature.
Little autumnal vibe happening.
I'm down with it. It's one of my favorite seasons.
Yeah, I love autumn.
Do you love autumn so much you would name your child Autumn if you had a child?
I'm not opposed to the name, but I would not name my child Autumn.
Well, then I don't know that you can really say you love autumn.
I love the season,
Okay.
Not the word. Big O difference.
Big O.
Big O difference.
I'm still like that's what I'm always gonna think of. Is Kimball, how long have you been loose?
Let's think about that. Character that I just draw seasonally. Like, I've drawn her, I think the first version I drew of her, she was autumn, and then I've drawn her in winter, and I think a spring one. But I kind of change her up. It's just, I wanted to do a different lip shape today, so that's what I did.
I like the lip shape.
I always do the Cupid's bow because that's what I have. She don't have one, so I had to change it. Let's give her some brown twigglies for hair. Actually, I can just kind of fill this in first. Do the twigglies afterwards.
There's some people who really prefer like the sketching phase of things and like going through different iterations of what they're going to paint and all that. Like, have you ever been into that or no?
Me?
Yeah.
I hate thumbnailing and coming up with ideas. Usually I go with my first idea. I always did in school, even though I had to do multiple thumbnails. I always felt my first idea was the best one that I came up with, but I don't know. Sketching it out and stuff is pretty fun, but I don't like coming up with multiple ideas to show that, you know, I wasn't just going with my first instinct. That was just for the teachers. Teachers, if you're watching, I totally was thumbnailing to come up with the best idea. Not just to get
Yeah,
through
okay.
it.
Lies! She's looking cool.
You're looking cool.
She reminds me of like a Star Trek character or something. I don't know why.
All right, I can go with that.
Speaking of, I want to watch Star Trek again.
Nerd. Me too. I mean, I was never really totally into it, but when it was on, I'd watch it.
I used to have this little tiny television. It was like an 8-inch TV portable one, and it had like a
Spoiled.
radio TV on it. I used to watch Star Trek Generation at night, and I think Quantum Leap was on, and then the news.
I used to have a crush on the guy from Quantum Leap.
Don't you? And he actually went on to be one of the captains for one of the Star Treks, I think.
All right.
Does the idea come randomly or from the ink splotch?
The very first time I did the ink splotching, I would stare at it until I saw a face in it, because that's what I want to do is a face, so I was looking for a face. Now I'm kind of just like, you know, I want red here, orange here, whatever here. But sometimes I'll intentionally do like pink where the cheeks are going to be, and I'll do like whatever color I want the hair, I'll do up at the top. So it kind of just depends.
So you've kind of evolved from like completely random and then picking from the shape that you made to like intentionally putting certain colors in certain places.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the first time I did it was, I mean, I have the drawing. It's in a book over there. But
Leah says, or Lord of the Rings, nay of the elves.
yes, that's where that's the vibe I'm getting.
Sarah says, me too! I don't know exactly what it's in reference to, but I said
Doesn't
it.
matter. She was excited because you said it excitedly.
Well, there's at least one exclamation point, so.
So it must be true.
What are you going to do with your little phone case that you took your phone out of? What's happening with that?
I don't know. Save it for if my clear one ever gets broken.
Mm.
I don't like the way her hair leave things look. I'm not sure why, I just don't. Oh, fly. Why?
That's what it sounds like.
Like he hasn't landed once.
Sarah says, crushing! Crushing! That's probably, there was 3 exclamation points, so it had to be yelled.
I should really get a different brush to have a different
I'm
look.
surprised people haven't like, why is it buffering? I'm surprised people haven't realized that I read all the comments and like put really random things for me to read out loud. I'm surprised it hasn't become a thing yet.
But do you want it to be a thing?
I mean, not really, but I really don't care either way.
It's happening now. Somebody out there's like, yes.
Catherine says, hey guys!
It's trying. Oh no, Melon.
Is it back?
Are you guys back? Are we there? Can you hear me? Are you there? Oh, this is so upsetting.
No, well, it's back now.
I know, but now tomorrow in the video, there's gonna be like huge gaps cut out.
Oh no, we were talking about something so interesting. Do Kathy and Jamie.
I told you guys the meaning of life, and it's cut out now. I can't remember what I said.
What was it like? Oh, it was in Golden Girls, and Betty White was talking about how like she missed that one day of school, the day they taught everything.
Yes, the one day that she skipped school.
Oh my gosh.
Well,
Maybe our internet in the neighborhood just goes out every once in a while.
I don't know. Because it never happened until we switched our cable and our router. So I will probably not be doing lives anymore.
What are you trying to make everyone cry, Kimball?
I'm the most upset. I love doing lives, but I can't do them downstairs, and if it's just going to keep cutting out, it's
Let's just run a cable all the way from downstairs, just up the stairwell into the room.
I mean, that sounds like a plan.
Fun!
There aren't tears coming down my face or anything. Why is there a fork up here?
I don't know. Maybe it's like in preparation for whatever snack we were going to eat that we don't have.
Oh, it was the cake. The coffee cake. Then it was like emergency run downstairs.
It's 2020. Maybe alien invasion?
I'm so upset. Like, in a sad way, not like an angry way.
Oh.
It's like an ending, you know? It's like, how am I gonna fix it?
Maybe Facebook Live?
But I don't know why it would be any better. Like, it's our internet connection that keeps cutting out.
I think it has something to do with YouTube changing their platform. I really do.
I don't. I think it has everything to do with...
It's like that thing we were talking about, how we changed like more than 3 things that
Right.
week. So it's like YouTube changed, we changed our router.
But
like,
our router is, like, not great.
Does the router have COVID?
Probably. Get rid of it.
Well, she's back now, and that's all that matters.
But for how long?
So if you're just joining us, Kimball is drawing. We did an impromptu live to test our internet.
And it's
Kimball decided to
failing
make
miserably.
He decided to make a beautiful piece of artwork anyway. He's like, I'll just like throw some watercolors down real quick.
Yeah. Because this might be the end, friend.
Well, this better be the best one you've ever done then.
Well, that's too much pressure. Oh, fly in my face.
D. Peter says, I watched a YouTube live last night with no probs. Sarah Crystal says, tree sprite? I don't know if it's a
Yes.
question. It was just tree sprite comment.
It's Tree Sprite now.
What's
Just-
everyone up to today, by the way? What's going on?
Well, I'm just getting this neon pink and wherever I can is what I'm doing. It's very important, I know. Thursday.
I love that lip color. Have you ever tried using colored pencils on your own lips?
No, okay, it reminds me of putting lipstick on your teeth.
Mm-hmm.
And that is from The Ty BL Show, Until We Meet Again by Studio Wabi Sabi.
Wow. It's like you're getting paid for every time you say that.
Oh my god, I wish.
Catherine says Miss Groot.
Yes. She is Groot.
I wonder if she says something else.
She is Miss Groot.
Shh.
Everyone, just calm down. Calm down.
Shh.
I'm shushing
Be quiet.
you. Listen, I'm in the zone, man.
You're like on the zone. Isn't that like Britney Spears and Madonna? Didn't they have a song?
They had at least one, right?
And I get in the zone. I am the zone. I don't remember.
I want
what
to
it
eat a
goes.
pizzone.
There you go.
That was the French and Saunders version.
Oh yeah. Oh, French and Saunders. I wish they would do another one.
French and Saunders.
Those of you who don't know, French and Saunders is a BBC like British comedy show starring Don French, comedy partners Don French and Jennifer Saunders.
It's me, Don French, your comedy partner.
Sarah asks,
Yes, darling.
do you ever write journal entries?
I do not.
Go on.
Uh,
Why?
like
Kimball,
in an actual
why?
journal or like...
I don't know. It doesn't specify and it doesn't matter. You just have to answer.
I never do wording with my art, really. I mean, I guess I do sometimes. Like, okay, like in here, because this is a little art journal thing, but it was like intended for writing. So I did like, here's my ticket and this. Those don't move. So there's like a lot of written stuff.
What the hell
Oh
is
my
that?
God.
Well, why? Oh, is Jamie sleeping? That's funny. It's my sister.
My sister.
Clearly.
But yeah, so this is a fun little thing that I'm still working on. It's just,
Is that from our trip to like Italy?
yeah. I'm only up to, I don't know where I'm at. All the pages are getting bent because I kept flipping through it and whatever, but it's a thing.
Cute.
And I
Those
have
are
like,
intense. Are you doing one of those entire things for each city we went to?
I think that's like the first 3 cities right there or something.
And then what year do you plan on finishing the rest?
I don't know.
Okay.
I was gonna do a video, like a vlog of our time in Italy.
Yeah.
And I realized that you have most of the footage. Most of my footage is like us traveling between cities.
Well, guess what? All my footage and video is saved to the cloud, so you can get it.
You're just so much better at it than I am.
Aw.
You should probably just do it.
I'm busy. I
This
love
week.
that blue color going on right now, by the way. It's magical, nay,
All right.
glorious.
Okay.
I think I'm not the only one that feels that way.
Well, here's hoping. Just kind of using it for the shading. It's fun to mix cool and warm colors together.
Would it work in her hair at all? Or no? Is that too much?
Why are you asking me impossible? Yeah, it'll work. I just
Oh, you don't have to do it.
yeah, I
was
don't
just
have
asking.
to. I don't have to if I don't want to. That's how things work around here.
Tara, favorite city in Italy? Go.
Oh my god. I loved Venice the most out of the ones we visited.
Why?
Because it was just very easily walkable. My favorite place there to get a snack was Blues Bar. But I really loved Rome, but I did not get a chance to see as much as I would have liked, because that is just a huge city. And Perugia I really liked. It was one of the hill towns that we stayed in, and it was gorgeous and also very walkable, but very hilly, but beautiful, beautiful scenery in every city, really. And Genoa was really cool too. I don't know.
You're right. And like
I'm
Como,
all
and
of
just
them.
all
I
the
loved
cities we
all.
went to.
We stayed at like amazing places, so like the whole thing was like an amazing experience.
We've talked about this many times about how we've asked ourselves like, what's our favorite city? What if we had to move to one of the cities we went to? It's so difficult.
I know. I'm always like,
so difficult to choose.
Wherever work is, that's the city we would move to.
It's a real good problem to have when you can't decide what city you would move to because you love them all.
Yeah.
I was already looking. Oh, Florence was amazing. I was already, because I work for McCormick and they own a company that is out of Florence, and I was like, oh my god, did they have jobs?
And that's where Zeki is, which is where I get watercolor stuff.
Well, there you go. I know we went to their actual shop. That was so fun.
Yeah, they make like their own handmade papers and paints, and not just watercolor. They make all different types of art supplies.
Kim
cool.
says, "Hi everyone.
Hey girl. Hey.
Been watching. Was on my phone with my brother who lives several states away, but here now."
Because we know who's more important. I'm teasing.
Tara says, agree about Venice, but I feel like I want to go back to Firenze.
I don't know. We were there for 5 days, and I was like, that's enough.
Like, in Florence, you mean?
Yeah, because we walked everywhere. We walked, I don't know, between 5 and 10 miles a day. And I did go see the Statue of David. I almost bawled my eyes out. I was like, oh my god. But
unexpected emotions?
I wouldn't say unexpected, but I mean, it's not easy to make this boy cry. Oh, that
like
looks weird.
Slash laugh, because whenever you...
Right, I have this little defense mechanism. I can't help it.
Just don't invite Kimmel to a funeral.
I'll start laughing. I cannot help it. It's stupid. But when I'm by myself, I'll bawl my eyes out. I'm like, oh my god, she dropped her cheese. Like, just the stupidest things make me cry when I'm alone. But then, like, Rocky will be sitting... I just spit, sorry. Rocky will be sitting next to me on the sofa, and I'm like, ah ha ha. And I turn over, and his eyes are just soaking wet. I'm like, it's not funny, I know.
Because we're watching the hit Thai drama.
Until We Meet Again.
By Studio Wabi Sabi.
Oh my god. Directed by Pinot.
Tara says, it is beautiful. Wanted to touch it, but I don't... Wait, what? I'm not reading this.
Are we talking about the Statue of David? I hope.
Yes, it's beautiful. I think so. Wanted to touch it, but didn't want to go to Italian jail.
Truth.
And then Kim says the picture looks great.
Oh, thank you. Has anybody, random question, been to Thailand or South Korea?
We are accepting all answers right now. Go, callers.
Well, I'm just wondering, because, like, not our next big trip, that'll be another European trip, but after that, we'll probably take one to probably Thailand or South Korea.
So I'm going to do the Jenna update. If you are just joining us, Kimball is doing an impromptu live to test the internet. This is why the headline is Test 1 2 Internet. Are you there?
And the internet is kind of letting us down, but it seems to somewhat be holding together.
We had like a disconnect earlier, but then we reconnected. It's fine. But Kimball's just drawing a random fairy / elf creature that might be played by Bette Midler. We're not sure. So that's where we're at right now. And what was the question you had asked everyone?
If anybody had been to either Thailand or South Korea.
Go. No?
No?
I don't think anyone's been there yet.
Well, then I'm not going to ask if there's anywhere we should go.
Sarah says, it is wonderful that you travel together.
Oh my god, it's like one of the best things ever.
I don't think that you and I have ever like done we've never done foreign travel, just you and I. We've only really been to Italy, and that we went with my sister, we had such a good time.
Because his sister's also my best friend. Does she look like she needs a nap? Girl needs a nap.
Well, when you add red to someone's eyes, I think it's going to do that. Or it looks like she's been like smoking something.
Well, I was hoping for like a golden eye look, but it's just
she doesn't look bad.
But she looks a little tired. Okay, well.
But I was telling Kimball and I are very like codependent. I don't know if codependent's the right word, but like we are around each other constantly and always enjoy being around each other. Like we don't ever get bored of each other. We're always excited to be with each other. And I was telling a woman at work that I was like, when I left the house and I had to say goodbye to Kimball, it was just like so difficult. And she's like, yeah, it's just been really hard on pets especially. And I just kind of looked at her and she's like, I mean, Kimball's your pet, right? And I was like, well, I mean, he's my husband, but I guess, yeah, sure. But we've never really traveled like over abroad together. So we're going to make our next trip, just him and I think.
Him and I.
Him and I, him and me, me and him, me and he.
Just the two of us. Him and I.
Wow. Can you please do an album?
Yeah.
Sarah says, Fairy Tale.
Was that the movie with Drew Barrymore?
Yes. Wasn't it?
I love her.
Remember the song for that was like, tell me a favor. Well.
Yes, it went just like that.
I'm pretty sure.
I don't know why I gave her blue nostrils.
Why not? It's party night.
I guess it's better than having white nostrils. Am I right?
No.
Oh. Well.
Kimball, why do you have these little baby magnets?
Because I need them. Anybody who has watercolors in an empty tin knows what those are for.
Okay, well, I want to know.
What you're thinking?
No. I want to
Tell
know
me what's on
if
your
I have this
mind.
giant stack of them and then just one little tiny one.
What's it gonna
I
do?
want to know if this is sitting there like how.
It's pretty strong. Really? This is what we're doing right now?
The anticipation, you guys. Oh, my word.
You scared it. Really? Really? This is what we're doing. White paint pen.
It's magic. Maybe I flip it around. Look, it moves the thing as I turn it. Look, I can turn it.
Oh my god, you're so powerful. How do you do these things?
Neil deGrasse is so impressed right now.
Yeah, I'm sure he tuned in just to watch that.
Shut up, he did.
Little pop of that. Dude, this yellow highlighter, I don't know if it's going to show up on camera, but I drew... Where is it? That yellow is so neon. It totally, like, doesn't look neon on there. Maybe not. I don't know. But it's very neon, I swear. I don't know why I shook it.
Fairy Tale. Kimball,
Yes, baby.
are you seeing this right now?
Well,
Oopsies.
do not lose my magnets, please.
Well, no, they won't let me lose them because they're all attached to each other.
All right.
I don't know why. I used to be obsessed with magnets when I was
Used
a
to
kid.
be like you're over there having a heyday with the stack
I ruined a
of magnets.
TV. My dad gave me, or like my stepdad gave me, like a cow magnet, which is what they feed cows to take out like different metals in their stomachs. And I held it up to the TV.
That seems like the best thing
I
to
don't know
do.
why. It was like the first thing I did with it, and it ruined the TV.
Was your daddy upset?
Kelly was not happy. I will tell you that much.
Ooh, fly on my hair.
I'm sure I did a lot of things. Kelly was like, "What the hell are you doing?"
I think you still do a lot of things where Kelly's like, what the hell are you doing?
Probably.
But we don't care.
I'm an adult now.
Do what I want.
Somehow. Kimball, do you feel like I'm a responsible adult?
You take care of me, so yes.
Yeah, exactly. Sarah says, seriously, you two make me believe in love.
Hearts. We are very fortunate to find each other, especially at such a young age.
What are things that we still won't do in front of each other, Kimball?
I think you know.
Okay. Well, until we get to that stage, you can't call it like a full-blown relationship.
Listen, some things need to be kept a mystery, okay?
Says you.
And wiping the brown eye is one of those things.
Okay, fine, whatever.
The chocolate starfish needs to be a mystery.
Great topics for a YouTube Live.
Yeah. I'm all, you still believe in love? I call it a chocolate starfish.
I'll just tell you it was buffering during that part.
Oh, okay. I believe it. It'll be cut out tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Well, there's my high/sleepy autumnal elf for the internet connection.
Cool. Will you give her a
thing.
giant, like, shiny gold, like, thing, like a shawl that comes across here?
No, but I'll paint some shiny gold on there.
Yes. I want her to wear a giant shawl.
Okay, now...
Or, like, what do you call them? I don't even know. A shawl.
A scarf?
A shawl.
Okay, honest question. Was there only, like, that one real bad buffering moment, or... I mean, did it but cut out a bunch?
We're anxiously awaiting your response, viewers.
I mean, that's what this whole video is for. I mean, I'll kind of be able to tell tomorrow when I watch it, because if it cuts out a ton, then I'll just be like, ugh. I hope it doesn't, though.
Kimball, shawl!
Well, I'm just doing a design, really. I'm not doing a shawl.
Tara said it was just the one.
Are you just saying
And we can trust Tara. Sarah says, wow! What are those paints?
These are the Finetech pearlescent colors. And they are very pearlescent-y.
I am going to hold them up in case you haven't seen them. All right.
All right. Now, when it cuts out, is it just like a buffering thing, or is it like a straight up, you got a black screen and...
Sarah said it just cut out here and there.
But is that like... I don't know what I'm asking. Hopefully it didn't cut out for long.
You're just...
right
on the pupil.
Listen, now it's going all over your face, you dirty... you dirty elf girl. Let's do a big glob of orange. Oh, fly, you are the bane of my existence. I do love how it makes my water look, though. Not that you can see up there, but it's sparkly and swirly. It's the little things that make me happy.
Sarah says, luscious, like your hair used to be. And then Kim says, Sarah, aren't they gorgeous?
I'm all, oh.
Catherine said buffering. I picture that like a robot voice. And then Sarah responded to Kim and said, Kim, yes.
All right. Splatter all over the place, because why not? Rinse that off.
Where's her shawl, Kimball?
It's right there. I said I was just doing a thing. I'm going to dry it a little bit. Mostly, like, the glittery shininess of this kind of sinks to the paper and sticks, and then there's just water floating on top.
Well, yeah, then once you, like, dab it, it'll, like, be super sparkly.
Right. So I can just dab up the water, and the sparkle stays. The sparkle will remain.
Kim says it wasn't buffering until you mentioned it.
No.
Nope, there it goes. She's all, I think it's okay now. Nope, there it goes.
Oh. Yeah. I don't know. I'm not feeling it, guys.
What, the lives?
Yeah. If it cuts out too much, it's like no fun for anyone, and I can't work downstairs. I can't work under these conditions. All right. I think she's dry. It's so very metallic, I can't really tell. Well, that wasn't dry. Hello, Rocky.
Hi, I came over to see what was up.
Well, you are.
I
All
just
up in my face.
I wanted to see what it looked like from different angles.
Oh. Well, let's see. Does this show sparkle?
As you move your hand around it, it shows. Yeah, for sure.
Wah, 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 wah. Sparkly sparkles, sparkly sparkles.
Yummy.
The shimmer. She's the shimmering.
It's always hard with those to get the full picture of how cool they look, unless you're like in the room with it. I don't know.
You're all up in there. Well, I was gonna do Inktense on Sunday, and now I'm just debating my whole existence.
You're questioning all that is holy. You want to take the camera down a little bit?
I don't know. Is it gonna cut out?
Probably.
I mean, you are like a foot further from the
Got it.
thing.
All right, Kimball, hold your piece up. Another one for the fridge.
There she is. I don't know if you can see the sparkle,
Oh.
but there's sparkle there. Sparkle motion.
Kim says, sorry, Catherine, I spelled your name wrong. And then Catherine says, please, Inktense.
All right. Well, I will try. I'm gonna watch this video tomorrow because it takes that long to process for me to actually watch it after it's cut all the goods out.
Wait, hold it up again. I'm gonna zoom in.
I'm gonna turn these off.
Oh.
So I'll watch it tomorrow and see how much it cuts out of the video. If it's not too bad, maybe I'll try again. I don't know how to make it better.
Can you kind of like move it left and right so I can see? Or like, yeah, just like, oh yeah, perfect. Yeah, hold it up toward the light a little bit.
I can't.
And then down. Oh, there. And then, oh, and then, oh.
There's sparkles in there.
So pretty.
Do you want like the lamp on it?
No, that was good.
Oh.
That was all we needed.
All right.
Kimball, is there anything else you want to say
Girl.
to the audience of 9 that took time out of their busy Wednesday night to watch?
I would like to say thank you for joining us, possibly on this last live.
Yay, editing, Kimball.
Well, editing's not so bad. It's just, it's more fun when I can chat with you guys.
Do you like how zoomed in I am on your face right now?
No. No, it's not.
Okay.
All right. But yes, I will do an Inktense video. I'll try doing one last live on Sunday. We'll see how it goes. Sunday at 7, same time. And if it goes okay, maybe we'll continue on. If it just cuts out and I have to run downstairs, I might just cut it and go back to editing videos, which is so awesome.
D. Peters was saying did not buffer here when Kim was.
Huh. Don't give me that hope, okay? Don't give me hope. Fly. That's the little booger that's been like tormenting me the entire time. Smack him, Rocky, smack him!
I'm not going to smack him. I don't kill the flies. Well, there he went. He's gone now. He came to see your piece, Kim. Aren't you glad?
He is the lord of the flies and he's terrifying.
All right, turn your light back on, Kimmy.
Which one? This one or that?
Yeah, the light thingy.
There's lots of lights.
And then, Kimball, could you give us the nice sign-out music?
Hot up a